how does the distillery give you such a great amount of diversity? I mean, even in just a range of 5 bottles. That's what you're going to get here with Glenmorangie. I'm going to do a comparison today. I'm going to start from the 12-year-old Palo Cortado and work my way all the way over to the Signet. I've actually done another comparison, which was similar to this, part of the core range, but there was so much diversity and so many other bottles that I had to do it again. And this is my second version of this comparison. So you've got your 12-year Palo Cortado, you've got your 15-year, this is the Cadboll Estate, you've got an 18-year, the Infinita, you've got an 18-year Extremely Rare, and then you've got the Signet, which is one of my favorites here at the end. I'm going to tell you which one I like the most. I'm going to be honest with you, start to finish, even though I'm a little bit biased right now with the Signet, but there's so much goodness here on this bar tape. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. But let me go ahead and pour it. I'm going to give you a little bit of my scent. What's nice about the Palo Cortado is the way it's been aged. It's got a little bit more of a punch from it. The Cadboll Estate only comes from a single estate, from grains all the way to the glass. You're gonna have something that only comes from the Cadboll Estate. The Infinita is gonna have a little bit more punch than just the regular old 18-year-old. And I believe this one is also a 46 ABV. It's a 43%. And then this one right here is a 46%. This one right here, looking at a 43% on the Extremely Rare. It's probably a little bit more elegant. And we'll also take a look at the color too. See if we see any differences, because on the original that I did for Glenmorangie, and when I did that comparison, there was a significant difference in color. So let's go ahead and put them next to each other, and let's see if we can see any differences in color. And I kind of do already. I see a lot more of like a straw honey kind of color over there, and I do see some more darkness over here once you get to the Signet. It's a lot darker between the Extremely Rare and the Signet. A little bit of darkness over here. These are actually a little bit lighter for the Infinita and then the Cadboll Estate. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, put them on my nose, and then we're gonna put them on the palate and start doing our tasting. But before I proceed, I got a little bit of water. You should as well, you know, drink responsibly. It's important to do. Have a little bit of water whenever you're doing a tasting, especially when you're sharing it with other people. Make sure they're enjoying it as well. I did something kind of fun because this was around Easter. So I've got some pastel M&Ms. I just got the peanut on the inside, you know, chocolate covered. I got some Ferrero Rocher, a little bit of these almonds that I always like to have a little bit of seasoning on them. I got some quinoa crisp right here as well. That's got a little bit of chocolate. And then I've got like a graham cracker with chocolate as well, just so I could balance things out. I know sometimes I might add a little bit of flavor to it and a little bit too much fatness, but that's okay for me. I'm trying to enjoy this while I'm doing it, and you should do the same. It's not just about being boring and super, I don't know, technical. You should also enjoy it at the same time. So let's go ahead and start it out. Got that oak spice for sure, some toffee, and then you got a little bit of dried fruit in there. Let's see what we got on this 15-year. Yeah, it's much more orchard type. You got toasted barley, maybe some pears. You know, much more like tree fruit. Let's go with this 18-year Infinita. Oh, interesting. It's almost like a warm smoke. Maybe like some kind of floral note, jasmine possibly. And then maybe like an orange that's been cooked down or caramelized. Let's now go over to this 18-year Extremely Rare. Oh, I love that. It's got like almost like a creme brulee. You know, like when they do the dessert and you flambe it in the end. Lovely. Also almost like a weird jammy kind of note. That smells delicious. It smells like a dessert. And the Signet, it's just something special. You know, dessert. You get a little bit of chocolate. Of course, you almost get like this espresso bean. Tiramisu. All right, let's go ahead and start. Put it on our palate with the 12-year Palo Cortado. This was actually strong. I believe this is a 46 ABV. Yeah, I've been able to confirm it. It is a 46. So that's going to be stout. Let's go. Stout, but a little bit of sweetness. A little bit of oak. Maybe orange zest, but a little bit too much of a burn for me. You may want to soften that up. Let's go ahead and hit up this 15-year from Cadboll. I believe this is a 43%. Get like a crisp kind of fruit, some vanilla, and a soft malt. It's actually not bad. It's actually got a little bit of punch on the front end. I was expecting for it to be a little bit more burn when it went down, but no, it just kept on giving me more and more and more. Good long finish. Nice, honestly. Nice warming inside of the mouth. And now, time to hit up this 18-year Infinita. Very nice as well. Mellow finish, great mouthfeel, a lot of oil, good texture. I won't say floral in my mouth. That was nice. Very good tree. Let's do the 18-year, extremely rare. Been looking forward to this because it smells great. That creme brulee. For a really strong mouthfeel. Huge, ultra long finish, very similar to the 15-year. Really, I was expecting a burn again. Nothing. I'm very impressed by what's going on here. Glenmorangie has not let me down, even on the other comparison I did. Very impressive, especially with the level of alcohol, the 43%, 46%. Remarkable, honestly. Go ahead and sop things up again. And so everyone is going to have their own way to clear the palate. For me, this is how I do it. A little bit of food, different flavors, a little bit of water. That way for me, I can neutralize again. I feel equal. So let's try. This is the Signet, one of my favorites. I mean, it tastes more like a liqueur, which is just crazy because it is such a good whiskey. I mean, hands down, one of the best there is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start back from the Signet. Work my way down. I know for sure I'm not into the 12-year, so I could just forget about that. It's just a little too punchy for me. Some people may like that. I don't. And I like to be honest. I like to enjoy my whiskeys, share them. I don't. And you could cut this with water to be truthful, but I'm not going to in this case. What a treat. What a treat. But I am doing a side-by-side comparison, so I'm going to keep an open mind. I mean, that's special too. Wow. Wow. I'm falling more and more in love with Glenmorangie as I do comparisons. So remember, I did a full comparison in the past of a different part of the core range and also a tale of another comparison on the channel. They fit it up. Terrific. I mean, so what you're looking at is around 70 bucks here, close to 100, anywhere from like 140 to 150. It can get up to close to 200. It's around $200 to $300, depending on where you get it. Let's do the 15-year, close things out. Great mouthfeel on this. Very nice. I'm gonna have to do one more just to be sure. I'm gonna have to be honest. I'm in love with these three. Wow, I would take any of these for this price at any time. But this is going to be my pick. My third place will be the extremely rare. My second place will be the Glenmorangie Infinita, which is really, really good. And my first place is going to be the Signet. It just is. This is both of my tastings that come with the Glenmorangie. So maybe I should do a full tasting of Glenmorangie now that I've got some top contenders. So once again, third place, second place, first place. Let me know if you agree with my decision. Let me know what you think of my reviews. Stick around the channel. The reason why is because I've got a bunch of other things when it comes to comparisons in the channel also coming up in the near future. I'm going to do some giveaways. I also have some incredible stuff that I'm going to do for some tastings. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in those things. Please take care and take care of yourself.